Welcome to this edition of On the Scene. I'm your host, Tim Butler. Today we're going to be talking about all things Suffolk Peanut Festival. Stay tuned. Welcome back to this edition of On the Scene. I'm your host, Tim Butler. Today I'm joined with Freddie Gardner, the chairman of the Suffolk Peanut Festival, and Teresa Earls, the publicity coordinator and tourism development manager for the city of Suffolk. How are you guys doing today?
Fine.
Good, thank you.
Well, today we're here to talk about Suffolk Peanut Festival. What can you tell me about it?
Well, this is our 41st year. The dates are October 4th through the 7th. It's a Thursday through Sunday, and it's at the Suffolk Executive Airport, which is about 3.5 miles south of downtown. So there truly is something for everyone. There's something for all ages. And I know Freddie, he's our chairman, and he's been really instrumental in designing the festival this year and creating the different events and producing entertainment, that sort of thing. So I don't want to walk all over him and all his good news, but I will say that Thursday always kicks off with our annual Shrimp Feast. It's a partnership with Suffolk Roriton Club. They come in and host their event during Peanut Fest. And if you want tickets, you have to get them in advance.
Okay.
It's for Thursday, and it's October 4th from 3 to 7. Tickets are $35 a piece. It's all you can eat shrimp and barbecue and adult beverages. But it's a great time. There's live music by Gatorhead Band, and you can get tickets at a variety of places, including the Suffolk Visitor Center. That's a shameless plug. But it's, like I said, it's $35, and you have to buy your tickets in advance. They will not sell any at the door.
Okay. Now with that though, like you said, it's essentially it's all you can eat. So you're getting all you can eat shrimp, all you can eat like food that you want to have, and you get a concert as well as things are going on.
Absolutely. And you get into the festival. It's included, your entry, which is typically $10 per person,
Right.
is included in your Shrimp Feast ticket. And going back to admission, this year we've changed a few things. And I don't know if Freddie wants to discuss how we're doing admission.
Well, this year admissions were decided for the kids and everything. We dropped it to, we used to have it 6 and under. We went to 10 and under this year for kids.
Wow.
That are free.
That's free for them. And then, of course, Sunday is Military Appreciation Day, and we went to $5 for military active and retired, and their family members as long as they have their military card.
Okay. Wow, that's really great.
Yes, and you can purchase 4-day passes at the Visitor Center and a variety of other locations, and you can come to the festival and purchase your 4-day pass the first day if you want, after you pay to get in.
Okay.
And the first day is carload day, which means you can get up to 8 people into the festival for $40, and this includes all you can ride wristbands. So
wow.
It's unheard of. It is a great, great deal. And last year it was very popular, and I imagine that it'll be very popular again.
Well, it sounds like it. I mean, to be able to get 8 people into a vehicle safely. Nobody in trunks.
No trunks, safely, legally seated.
Not in the back of a pickup truck.
Not in the back of a pickup truck, but $40 for 8 people to be able to get in and to really enjoy everything that there is to offer. That's a great deal.
Now, keep in mind, while it's $10 to get in, that includes everything. That includes concerts. We have, on Friday night, we're doing an 80s theme, so kind of an 80s party.
Okay.
And that is going to be Kids in America. It's called a Totally 80s Tribute. They're coming from Charlotte, North Carolina. And then on Saturday, we have 3 different acts. And correct me if I'm wrong, we have Kevin Mack, Luke Pell, and William Michael Morgan.
Okay.
So they've got kind of the country vibe, a little pop rock going on. And then on Sunday, we have Little Country, which is a local band, which has a great following. And they're opening up for Craig Morgan. And I know Freddie knows a lot about Craig Morgan. And he seems to be the perfect representation of Suffolk and community and our country values and military as well.
Okay.
So, I don't know, this is kind of Freddie's area of expertise.
Let's go to Saturday night. Luke Pell, in case some people don't know, he was on the 12th season of Bachelorette.
Okay.
He was one of the contestants, and he's a country music singer. I think he's real good, and he's got a few songs that people recognize. Now on Sunday, Craig Morgan was somebody that I wanted because of his military background. He had 15 years in the military, and in 2000 he went to Nashville and started recording. He's got 25 hits, 25 songs that have been on the Billboard charts.
Okay.
And I thought it would be a good fit for this community because of the military background between here and Norfolk and everywhere else.
And he seems like a really all-around nice guy.
Yes, he does.
So that's exciting.
He's a real good family man. He has an organization that he started in Tennessee for an orphanage for kids that are homeless, and he puts a lot of time into it.
Okay.
Now, in addition to concerts, we have a full carnival with amusement rides. Some of them I'm willing to ride. Some of them, I'm too old now. My kids maybe, but not so much me.
I got you.
There's lots of fast food, boiled peanuts and peanuts in the shell, plus your typical turkey legs. Absolutely. Huge turkey legs. I want to know where these turkeys are coming from, because these are the most giant turkey legs I've ever seen. And of course your fun deep fried foods and that sort of thing. But there's exhibits throughout. There's a arts and crafts tent, a commercial tent. We have a demolition derby on Friday night. That kicks off at 7.
Okay.
That's always packed. So if you want to come, you need to come a few minutes before so you can stake out your seat in the bleachers. But it's a great family-friendly event. On Saturday, we have the Mud Jam. So that's big trucks racing through, well, I should say racing. It's like a drag race through 36 inches of mud. So that's a messy good time. And then we're working on, hopefully, an autocross event for Sunday.
Okay.
So we'll certainly be keeping people up to date on our website, SuffolkPeanutFest.com.
Okay. So anything that they want to learn a little bit more about, find out a little bit more about the concerts, find out about the events that are going on, definitely go there so they can know what time, so they can plan ahead to make sure that they're there for those things.
You can also purchase tickets online, and we have a little bit of an early bird discount going on. So if you want to go to SuffolkPeanutFest.com and look on our tickets page, you follow the links and it will take you directly to Eventbrite, and you can purchase your tickets.
Okay.
And if you're worried you don't want to spend, so much for your family getting it at one time, you could buy a ticket a day, a ticket every week, until then, so it's not all at one time. And also, too, it saves time when you get to the gate. If you already have your ticket purchased, they just scan it and you come in.
You just can walk on through. Gotcha. Instead of waiting in the line and having to...
Exactly. Wait behind everybody who's purchasing a ticket.
Yeah.
So we have, and oh gosh, Freddie, your theme, you have to tell them about your theme.
We're peanut born and peanut bred.
Peanut born, peanut bred.
Peanut born and peanut bred.
So
my reason for that was because I was raised on a farm.
Okay.
So that was my reason behind that.
And he's still farming.
Works out.
And I still farm.
You still farm.
I work with RCR Farms.
Okay. So it's a great way of tying in the background and
Right.
the history of Suffolk into everything else.
We also have this year the Peanut Mobile's coming,
Oh, really?
and they'll be there for 3 days.
Very
Planners
nice.
are sending Peanut Mobile, and they'll have Mr. Peanut walking around and take pictures with.
Okay. What days will they be there?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Right.
Awesome. Now let's talk about some of the pre-festival activities that are going on. I know we have a couple of different things. So I know that we have the Queen's Banquet on September 27th.
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
Well, that is actually a fundraiser for the Pilot Club. It's held at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Suffolk. And tickets must be purchased in advance. So if you're interested in going to the Queen's Banquet, you need to purchase your tickets either at the Suffolk Visitor Center or Cecilia's Boutique and Gifts downtown. And it's a chance for us to honor our up-and-coming seniors, are really the best and brightest of our high schools, the young ladies that they have to have good grades and community service, and they submit an essay and are chosen through their schools, and then when they come to participate, they're competing in categories such as like a personality outfit, an interview, and evening gown, that sort of thing. And then the queen is, of course, crowned the night of. But all the court is all treated like princesses the entire festival.
Okay.
And they take an active role in the parade and then throughout the festival as judges for all the tents. And they really do get the royal treatment, so to speak, for the entire festival. And then for the Queen's Banquet itself, Freddie, of course, will be there, and dignitaries and that sort of thing. And we'll have a lovely plated meal and a silent auction, and all the proceeds for that go to benefit Pilot Club's projects. They do a lot of public projects as far as brain damage awareness kind of thing. They give a lot of helmets out and that sort of thing to really protect people, and especially children, from head injuries and that sort of thing. But you can find all this information, once again, at SuffolkPeanutFest.com. Under schedule, we have the Peanut Fest Queen's Banquet.
Okay. Now, Freddie, I also know that we're going to have a Peanut Festival parade. What can you tell me about the parade?
Parade's very near and dear to my heart because I'm a Shriner and I've been marching in it since 1985. and all the units for Khedive, hopefully if the weather's good, will be there. We have the high school bands, we have floats, we have all the queens will be in their court, will be in the parade. It's sponsored by Lidl and Dominion Energy.
Okay. And when is that going to be again?
September the 29th.
September 29th. And it's in downtown Suffolk?
10 o'clock. Start lineups at like 9, parade starts at 10.
Okay.
Yep, if you get a position along either West Washington or North Main Street, you should be able to see the parade. It lines up in Lakeside
Okay.
and then travels down through downtown and then disperses at Finney.
We also have the Gooba Gang will be in there, which are the kids that are at the festival handing out the peanuts
Okay.
in front of the caboose, and they'll have a large float in the parade decorated and everything, along with a lot of other floats. I don't know exactly how many people are in it, but I'm
It's
pretty
a fair
sure
number.
it'll be a
gonna
nice
something where
parade.
it's a really nice time to
Right.
get the family out and kind of get hyped up for
Right.
the Peanut Festival.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's kind of like a pep rally, if you think about it.
Okay.
And then once you're downtown, you can stop at the farmer's market, you can stop for lunch, you could visit our museums. So we like it to be a day for folks to come and experience Suffolk.
Very nice, as a way to just all get ready for everything else and
Exactly.
enjoy everything that the city has to offer. Now, we touched on it a little bit earlier. Let's go ahead and go back to a little bit some of the fun activities that are going to be going on at Peanut Fest.
Sure, when we say there's something for everyone, there really is something for everyone. We have the world's only peanut butter sculpting contest. Freddie, are you doing it this year?
Yes, I am.
You would think it'd be easier, or maybe not, to sculpt peanut butter. But we have a special peanut butter made with producers that is specifically for this contest, so you cannot eat it.
Okay.
So no temptation, it's not a problem. So we'll be doing that 2 o'clock on Saturday during the festival. And we have hot wings eating contests with Buffalo Wild Wings, sponsored by Ricky and Roy's. So that's not I'd rather sculpt peanut butter. Are you going to eat the hot wings?
No.
No?
Like, they're hot.
They're really hot?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
and you don't get your milk until it's over. So
Ooh, like the entire thing's over until you're done eating your wings.
I guess you'd have to be done with your wings, but
Your
it's
wings.
a lot
Okay,
of wings.
okay,
It's
okay.
not one or two.
The peanut butter is a different texture, and it's thick. It's a thick peanut butter.
Okay.
It's thick and hard. You actually need to cut it with a knife.
Almost a little bit like clay or just
Yeah.
a little bit softer than clay?
Just a little bit like clay.
Okay, okay. Now, for people that are interested in doing the sculpting or decide, hey, I really want to go after this hot wing challenge kind of thing, what do they need to do in order to be able to sign up for those challenges?
Well, with the peanut butter contest, the queen and the court do it, and a variety of people. And then this year we are introducing kind of a lottery for the peanut butter sculpting. We're going to have 5 spaces open to the general public, and we
Okay.
will be accepting names starting next week. And we will draw 5 random people to participate in the peanut butter sculpting contest. And then hot wings, I believe you sign up at the info booth on site, or you just go to the tent during the contest. There's an announcement from the info booth
Okay.
on the actual festival site, and so folks can just go over there. Now, with the chalk art contest that's run through Parks and Recreation, you do have to pre-register, whether it's in advance or in that morning of, and you can find that information on the website as well.
Okay.
So there's something, whether your talent is eating spicy things or you're an artist, there's something for you to win.
Actually, the people last year, some of them said that the hot wings were not hot enough, so I've been to Ricky and told him I needed him to spice them up a whole lot more.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna have people crying. It'll be great.
Look, they're gonna get what
That's
they asked
right.
for.
so no one's
careful
going to
what
come
you
up to you
wish
this
for.
year and say,
Nope.
hey, they weren't hot enough.
Nope.
They're going to come up to you and say, hey, you need to tone it down just a little bit.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'll definitely make sure I get pictures of that. And there's a horseshoe competition, not horseshoe, I'm sorry, cornhole
Cornhole.
competition.
Okay.
Now, we have special entries. I know we talked about how much it costs to get in, but on Friday, it will be free for seniors and kids until noon.
Okay.
So we have senior bingo in our peanut lounge. We typically have it in our activities tent. We've moved things around a little bit, and so they'll be closer to all the action at the peanut lounge. And then Kitty Day in our family area, which is sponsored by Duke Automotive. There will be all kinds of fun stuff for kids. And like I said, it's free until noon, so you could
Right.
come and stay all day if you wanted. A lot of the small rides are free for the kids. And these are preschool age, because
Right,
we
right.
understand that most kids are
still in school,
Exactly. So this gets the little ones a chance to get out before all the big kids kind of, take over. But we have that going on as well. And I know that we have some big fireworks in mind for Saturday night, and Freddie's going to...
Saturday night, fireworks will be sponsored by Lipton.
Okay.
They'll be at 8 o'clock. And I retired from there, so I'm kind of glad that they kept doing it this year.
Okay.
And I think it'll be good. It's been a good show before.
Fireworks are almost everybody's favorite.
Yeah, everybody loves the fireworks.
Okay.
And it's nestled in between performers from the main stage, so you get a concert before, and then immediately after you get another concert.
We also have, in the Peanut Lounge, we also, we'll have bands playing in there off and on all weekend in between what goes on at the main stage.
Okay, so it really is, it's something where it's like, hey, you pay a price, maybe you want to go right when they open, and you could stay the entire day and not have to do the same thing once or twice.
Exactly.
It'd be something different the entire day as everything's going on.
You'll have bands in the Peanut Lounge, one right behind the other.
And the Harvest Family Stage, which is in the family area, will have local acts, and schools on Friday will come out, the different choral groups, and we have different performers. We have karaoke with cash prizes. You will not see me on that stage, but they're really, you can shop and eat and play your way through the entire festival.
Okay. Now, isn't there also going to be a petting zoo?
Yes.
Yes, that's one of my favorite parts.
There'll be a petting zoo, and there'll also be pony rides in the kiddie area.
Okay. A variety of different animals, or like...
Oh my gosh, yes.
Not the camel.
Oh,
not the camel?
stop. I do miss the camel. We have a variety of animals, and with the teeny tiny farm, all the animals are kind of miniature versions.
Okay.
So, like, they have an African zebu cow, which is this gorgeous cow that has a hump. His name is Mater, and I love him. And we're familiar with them because they come to the farmers market on for
Okay.
Saturdays. And they have goats and bunnies and donkeys and llamas. And it's just pigs and wonderful stuff, and you get to really just get in there and love on them, and the kids love it, and it makes for great photo ops.
Okay.
So if you want to bring the kids out, that's the best way to do it.
Let's touch back on everybody's favorite subject. Let's get back to food. Now, with food, naturally there's going to be peanuts. Where can people go around to find different peanuts or beverages or what have you?
Okay, this year we're going to do something different that we haven't done in the past. The peanuts have always been the one that we give out, have been in front of the caboose that the Goober Gangs give out, but we're going to put them at the tents where they serve the beer and the wine this year, and we're going to set up two small tents around the demolition derby and the mud jam, and then have one over at the main stage. There'll be peanuts given out at the main stage where people can get them in different locations.
Okay, so anybody wandering around any part of the park, they're going to be able to go, hey, I want some peanuts. They can go right there and they can pick up what they like.
We'll have boxes of peanuts sitting at different places, just like at the beer tent and wine tent. There'll be a box there where they can get a cup full of peanuts and take it with them.
And the Goober
Okay.
Gang will still be
And the Goober
distributing
Gang will still be handing them out too. They'll be working until 6 o'clock, then after 6 it'll be stopped there and it'll be other locations.
Just at the other things?
Right.
Okay, so no matter where anybody goes, they're going to be able to find peanuts.
And there's food everywhere you
Food
go.
everywhere.
Whether you want something sweet or something savory,
Yep.
we have a variety of foods, and whether it's, like we talked about, turkey legs and sausage, and we have...
You have Sausage King, you got the people, like she said, with the turkey legs. You've got one of the churches that does country food, country sausage biscuits and ham biscuits. And
Okay, you're making me hungry.
I know, you got funnel cakes and popcorn.
So will it be like the deep fried Twinkies and deep fried Oreos?
Yes,
things like that?
yes.
Satisfied.
There'll be hot dogs and hamburgers and barbecue and
So whatever your taste is, you're going to be able to find it there, whether it's something sweet, something savory like you said, or something just incredibly gooey and like just crunchy.
Yes. Well, once we learned that you can deep fry anything, all bets are off, and now it's fabulous. So deep fried Snickers bars, I recommend it.
Now, there's also going to be a raffle, correct?
right.
Now, what can you tell me a little bit more about the raffle?
It's going to be a raffle for a blanket that one of the girls that works at Peanut Fest made.
Okay.
And then we have some cornhole bowls that have been made, and they have they're military boards. They have a picture of a soldier on them, and one of them has an eagle with the flag on it. And they're going to be raffled off for, I think the blanket's $1 a ticket, and the boards are like 2 for $5. Was it 2 for $5 or 3 for $5?
It's 1 for 3, 2 for 5.
Okay.
And the blanket is a quilt, Freddie.
I call it a blanket.
I know. It is a handmade quilt with a
Okay.
peanut theme, and so there's lots of wonderful peanut fabric in it, and it was handmade by one of our volunteers who doesn't even live in this area, and she
Oh,
comes
wow.
back every year for the festival and works the entire time. And so those are only $1, but
Okay.
all the proceeds really benefit the festival and trying to continue to enhance the festival and continue it year after year, which is really what the goal is. The majority of this festival is run by volunteers. Freddie and I are both volunteers for the festival. The
Right.
festival has 2 paid employees, and that's it. So, something that takes nearly a year to plan and has almost 200 people, donating their time and a variety of resources to make it happen. It's really for the community to enjoy and for our
Right.
visitors to come and see what Suffolk's all about and hopefully, get a better feel about Suffolk and hopefully spend a few dollars while they're here. That's the tourism manager and me speaking. But it really is for the love of community. And we love the family tradition and bringing our kids here and watching them grow up. And that's, why we hope that people will continue to support Peanut Fest and understand that coming out and purchasing your tickets, that goes towards enhancing the festival for future.
Gotcha. Well, guys, do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
SuffolkPeanutFest.com and our Facebook page, which is Suffolk Virginia Peanut Festival, or Suffolk Peanut Fest, you can find on Facebook, and we keep both of those updated as well as our Instagram. So there's plenty of ways to find out information. There's no excuse not to know what's going on.
Freddie, do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
Yes, one thing I forgot. Birdsong's has an exhibit out there, the old-fashioned peanut picker, the way that it was done years ago. And they also will have they will be handing out peanuts in their tent too, and they're going to also have boiled peanuts this year because a lot of people enjoy boiled peanuts. They have a screen set up in there with a movie going, showing you the way that farming started years ago and the way it is now.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here today with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Remember, if you're looking for something fun to do October 4th through the 7th that's fun for the whole family, come check out Suffolk Peanut Fest.